The sole purpose of flowers is sexual reproduction, therefore ensuring the survival of the species. Many flowers that rely on pollinators, such as birds and butterflies, have evolved to have brightly colored petals and appealing scents as a way to attract the attention of pollinators. Flowers that are pollinated by the wind do not need to be as showy in order to survive, and therefore, wind-pollinated flowers are typically duller in both aesthetics and scents. Parts of flower: the pistil, the petal, the stamen, the leaf, and the stem. The pistil is considered the female part of a flower because it produces seeds. Its purpose is reproduction. It's made up of the following parts: the stigma, the style, pollen tube, ovary, ovule. So the stigma is the upper part of the pistil. It receives the pollen to affect reproduction. The style is the long part of the pistil. It provides a place for the pollen tube to grow. It also acts as a barrier for bad pollen. Pollen tube. The pollen tube is a part of the pistil that is located inside of the style. It enables the pollen to go from the stigma through the style to the ovary. The ovary. The ovary is the enlarged part of the pistil located at the end of the style. The ovary is designated to protect the ovules. Its job of the ovules to fertilize the pollen to grow into a seed. In flowering plants that produce fruit, the ovary usually develops into the fleshy fruit that surrounds the inner seed. The ovule. The ovule is located inside the ovary. Basically, these are the flower eggs. The pollen will travel from the stigma through the style to the ovary. Once in the ovary, the pollen will then fertilize the ovules. This fertilization ensures the ovule will eventually develop into a seed. In some plants, only a seed will be grown. In other plants, a seed and a fleshy fruits will be grown simultaneously. The male parts are called stamen and usually surround the pistil. The stamen is made up of two parts, the anther and filament. The anther produces pollen. The filament holds the anther up. During the process of fertilization, pollen lands on the stigma. A tube grows down the style and enters the ovary. Male reproductive cells travel down the tube and join with the ovule, fertilizing it. The fertilized ovule becomes the seed, and the ovary becomes the fruit. Petals are also important parts of the flower because they help attract pollinators such as bees, butterflies, and bats. You can also see tiny green leaf-like parts called sepals at the base of the flower. They help to protect the developing bud.
Oh.